Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails of Cold Steel. Today we are going to the upper class dorm because we have a quest from Patrick that we need to do. I believe we're supposed to be talking to Celestine, his butler, who that is not Celestine. Oh, hello there. Is there something I can help you with? I'm actually looking for Celestine. I haven't seen him around here. You haven't seen him around anywhere, have you? I have, but he left for your dorm just a short while ago. He mentioned having something to collect from Sharon. From Sharon? Huh. I wonder what it is. Thank you very much for the information. I'll try to catch him over there. Alrighty, so we're going to Class 7's dorm then. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Over there. I don't know why I have to check. Just to see if the actual icon's there? I don't know. I know where this dorm is. I've been here plenty of times. Sharon is on there. Hey Sharon, how's it going? Oh, hello Master Rean. Is there something you need from me? I was actually searching for Celestine right now. Have you seen him? I heard that he was headed over here. Indeed, you missed him by a matter of moments. As it happens, I made too much for dinner this evening, so I decided to offer him what we wouldn't be able to eat, which he said he would gladly take off our hands. Sharon, please don't do that. Leftovers, seconds. What, I'm fat. Give me more food. So he was here to collect it. I see. Maids and butlers have their own economy here, huh? Don't they? Does that mean he's headed back to the upper class dorms then? Not necessarily. There was something about his demeanor today that seemed quite different than usual. He was considering a brief stop at, what the hell is that? It's like Kirsch? It's the item shop, right? On its way back to unwind. Oh no, it's the cafe. Though I can't say for sure he's headed there. Well, that's my next stop then. Okay, thanks, Sharon. You're very welcome. Alright, so that's the cafe place, yeah? Or is it the item shop? Which one is it? It is the cafe. Krish? You know what? No, text to speech. I'm gonna text that right now. God dang it. Apparently it's Kirsha? I guess? Kirsha's? Sure, why not? I'm sure that's a normal name somewhere. Hey, Celestine, what up, dog? Celestine. Good day, Master Rean. My apologies, as always, for the constant trouble Master Patrick causes you. Oh, no worries. He's not half as much trouble as he tries to be. Hold on a sec. Is that alcohol in your breath? Or are you drinking? No. Not even I can escape the allure of drinking on the job once in a while. Sorry, that was my terrible attempt at a joke. Of course, this is non-alcoholic. I'm here for the atmosphere rather than the intoxication. I see. Patrick was right, he is acting kinda strange. Time for me to get to the bottom of this. Hey, Celestine? If I may, Master Rean, allow me to guess the sequence of events that brought you here. On your way to the training hall, you just so happened to bump into Master Patrick. After a word of guarded discussion, he let slip his worries about me. And being the paragon of selflessness you are, you offered to talk to me, which ultimately led you here. Am I correct? You haven't been watching us from the shadows or anything, have you? Not at all. It was a simple deduction when you know the pieces in play and the surrounding circumstances. However, the real surprise is that Master Patrick could bring himself to make a request of you. I must have caused him more concern than I ever imagined. He's really worried about you. I don't want to ask you to say any more than you're comfortable with, but isn't there anything you can tell me? Let's just say things are rather complex. Then would you prefer to talk to Patrick about what's going on? I feel kind of bad from the way things stand. I understand. You've come all this way for Master Patrick's sake, so it would be rude for me to leave things as they are. But just telling you everything would be a bit of a bore, so why don't we play a game of cards? What kind of game? I have two blade cards here. One card is a 1 and the other is a 7. Now watch carefully as I shuffle these. Correctly guess which one is the 7, and you win. Do that and I'll tell you everything you wish to know. Well, if you don't mind me getting one question in now, is there a point to all of this? I admit that it's kind of an unusual requirement. But this is a deeply personal matter, so I'm a little hesitant to discuss it. In other words, I'd rather put myself into a situation in which I don't have the choice not to. I guess that makes sense. Well then, I accept your challenge. Thank you. Oh shit. Which one's a 7? That is the right one. Understood. Allow me to flip the card. Damn right it is. Thank you, Suikoden! And there's a 7. Looks like I win, Celestine. Indeed, excellent played, Master excellently played, Master Rean. So, if you wouldn't mind... Fear not, I'm a man of my word. But how do I begin? I recently received a direct order to return to the High Arms household from the Marquis himself. In fact, I'm expected to return to St. Ark as early as next week. Are you serious? Gravely. Personally, I'd much rather stay by Master Patrick's side. Honestly, I've been told that things are getting hectic over there. Oh, however, I've been told. I see. I'm surprised to hear that the Marquis would ask for Celestine specifically. He must be even more talented than we think he is. However, Marquis High Arms is an incredibly good-hearted man. It is entirely possible that he will allow me to continue to do as I wish as long as I carry out the duties he asks of me. So I've been trying to find a way to remain in Trista, no matter how much additional work I must do. That's what had me so occupied of late. And that, embarrassingly enough, has been the root of my odd behavior. That'd do it. But do you mind if I ask you why you want to stay by Patrick's side that much, though? Perhaps it does seem a bit strange from your perspective. I'm afraid we don't have time for the full story, but I will say this. Master Patrick was the one who treated me not as a servant, but as an equal. He gave me a place in the world that others couldn't, and for that, I would do anything for him. I never knew. Especially from Patrick. So this is what Patrick meant when he said they're more than just the master's servant. And that said, I feel terrible that my attempt to remain by his side has caused him so much concern. But telling you all this has made up my mind. How so? I've decided I'm going to tell his lordship exactly how I feel. Should that fail, I will simply have to think of something else, but I will stay with Master Patrick. But it was speaking with you that allowed me to reach that conclusion. If bouncing your thoughts off of me helped, then I'm glad I was here. Well then, I wouldn't waste another minute here if I want to settle all this. Allow me to take my leave, Master Rean. Good luck, I hope it works out for you. Also, could I ask you to explain my behavior to Master Patrick? I have some explaining of my own to do later, of course, but I would like it if you could at least share the basic details of my feelings on the matter with him. Of course, you can count on me. Everyone else does, so why not you? Alright, let's go back to Patrick then. Patrick, Celestine hates you. Did you get anything out of Celestine? I did. Rean told Patrick about their card game and what Celestine told him afterwards. So he's been told to return to St. Ark, yet he's still doing everything in his power to prevent that from happening? Trying to take action without consulting me again. What foolishness! Why do you seem so happy about that? Happy? Sometimes I wonder what color your sky is, Schwarzer. Besides, even if Celestine was forced to leave my side, I would be perfectly... no matter. You did well today. You're the last person I want to be indebted to, so take this and call us even. Still blue. Hold on, I didn't expect that. I didn't help you expecting some kind of reward. Still blue, isn't that one of those like expensive ones? That just makes things even worse. I do not wish to be in your debt. Some of this has, think of this as me having filed a formal request and having you fulfilled it, nothing more. As such, you received your reward. Walk away and no loose ends remain. Got it. Alright, so, that is like the expensive thing, right? Still blue. Still blue. Oh, yeah, that's delicious. That's the thing we have on Emma, right? Yeah, so we can put that on, like, you now. Yeah, okay. Where's still blue? There you go. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Though I don't think that will help his S-break. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I feel like Emma's S-break is based off her magic attack, but Elliot's, it does like next to no damage. So I feel like it's based off his physical stat. I don't know. Maybe I should look that up. But it definitely doesn't seem right, right? Maybe it's just not a good S-break or S-craft, whatever the hell you want to call it. There. Okay, so that quest is done. We're good to talk to Towa. Well, here we are. I wonder if Towa's already inside. After entering the computer room, you won't be able to run. Yes, we are good. We have finished everything. Knock and enter. Always knock. Safer that way. Could have done a silly knock, no, like dun 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 dun.
Doesn't sound like she's here yet. Oh.
What? Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, she probably needs it, right? She's overworked.
At least she's getting some rest. Must be a rare treat for her. What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her.
Yeah, I could, whatever we're doing can wait. Just let her sleep. Wake her by poking her cheeks, let her sleep.
She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a while longer. Oh, right.
What? Ah.
There we go. I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting.
Where's there? I mean, I guess we were in school. I was gonna say, where are you gonna get a book? Then again, I do have an inventory full of them, so just break out the bag of holding.
Huh? Where am I? A jacket?
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Huh? Rean? Oh, right. I came here after the conference was over. So this jacket is...
I mean, yeah,
no.
it's mine.
I'm so sorry.
What are you sorry about? Where'd my jacket go?
I can't believe I fell asleep after asking you to come all the way here.
Yeah, that's alright.
Don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me.
Aww.
What?
Why is it that you always seem to catch me at the weirdest moments?
I did catch you falling once, didn't I?
Still. Thanks.
What?
No problem. Glad to do what I can.
What invisible thing did I just take out of your hand?
It wasn't too hot, was it?
No, of course not. It felt really nice and warm. But anyway, that's not the point. Now, listen
Fighting
here,
stance.
Huh?
I mean, lending me your jacket was very sweet and gentlemanly.
I mean, I would hope
and
so.
I'm kind of happy you did. But it's not very gentlemanly to sit and stare at a girl when she's sleeping, you
I didn't
know?
sit and Rean, you didn't sit and stare, did you?
I'm sorry? You were sleeping so peacefully that it seemed almost wrong to wake you up. But I guess it was inconsiderate of me to just let you nap there.
What? No! You needed to sleep, Towa!
No. I'm not annoyed with you. It's just kind of weird to randomly watch people sleep, you know? If it was someone else, they might have misunderstood.
I mean, I like the angry eyebrows, but at the same time, I don't think we were sitting and staring. Or watching. I think we were reading a book. Rean, what book were we reading? You better actually not have been sitting and staring. Because that is weird. Just pulls up the chair and just like, just looking. Nothing else. No emotion whatsoever. Just staring like dead face at Towa as she sleeps.
Anyway, I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for last year's festival.
Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here?
Actually, I do. George was testing out some kind of orbital video
Oh.
that was being developed by the Ruhr Institute of Technology. And we've still got the recording here.
An orbital video camera?
Yeah, the technology is different from what they use for the orbital net.
I would imagine, yes.
Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, you've got pictures of it.
More than just pictures.
I guess they wouldn't. Yeah, I was just thinking. I'm like, I guess they wouldn't have video cameras. They have the orbital cameras, right? We know that from Trails in the Sky.
Just watch.
But I guess they never really mentioned anything about like video before, huh?
Amazing.
I know, right? It plays back images and sound at the same time. So it's like a radio and a camera combined.
Whoa.
The quality might be a bit rough, but it really feels like you're right there, doesn't it?
It's really something else.
Oh, there we are going up.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Isn't it cool?
This is a punk show?
It's called rock. It's making a
Oh, it's
splash
rock,
when the music's
okay.
abroad. They use orbal audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh?
It definitely is. And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit?
I forgot about the outfit.
How could you forget about that outfit?
Don't look at that. Just focus on the performance.
I think he's gonna focus on the performance, alright.
This is...
Is that like the Japanese Towa voice?
Bravo! That was incredible! I wish I could have been there to see it in person.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that any help?
I guess?
Help! This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure if we can put together something as flashy as this, but we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so...
Guy
I think we
literally
might have a
bleeds
chance.
music.
I'm glad to hear it.
You cut him on the side and just music notes come out.
Crow was the one who planned all of this out, so he's the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked.
I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway.
Oh, I put a copy of the video onto this memory quartz for you too.
Thank you.
If you put this memory quartz into the orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want. Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, Towa. I mean, I asked you for help, but you really went above and beyond.
She
I don't
tends
really
to
know how
do that.
Thank you.
You're always looking out for me, Rean. It's the least I could do.
I do a lot of work for you guys.
Besides, I'm sure this
Well,
video will
everyone.
spark some
I do a lot of work for everyone.
lively discussion within your class. It's not a done deal yet. But I'm really curious to see how things turn out.
We'll do a puppet show.
Me too.
So are we just going on to the practical exam, or are we having more cutscenes? Oh, we do have that field test, field study coming up, huh? Well, we are going. I took a guess at like Rean's house or Emma's, because we've pretty much covered all the other characters, haven't we? We had Eustace and Macias, Elliot, and as well Gaius and Elisa kind of shared one. Laura was last time. Fee was with kind of when we went to Elliot's and Macias' place. She doesn't have a hometown anyways, but yeah, well anyways, well, that seems to have gone over well. I can see Elliot's eyes light up when I mentioned it. It's gonna be a big-ass music performance, we're all doing it. So, it looks like Class 1 is definitely putting on a play, and not just any play, a full-scale classical operetta with all the trimmings. Even if it is an operetta, even if an operetta is shorter than a full opera, this is Class 1 we're talking about. I'm sure they'll spare no expense on the outfits and stage design. True, if they had any more blowhards, they'd be a wind tunnel. Class 2 looks like they're gonna run on their own idea of doing some kind of indoor garden. From what I heard, they want something based on the motif on of the night sky. Sounds like they're quite the elaborate setup. Class 3 is intended to run a game room based around Blade. I heard they're planning to decorate the room like a castle and provide lessons for beginners as well as advanced matches. Huh, really? Class 4 is going to be doing an Eastern-style café. They're claiming you can enjoy an erotic dining experience. Not sure what they mean by Eastern-style, though. Well, my sword is technically Eastern-style, I guess, but yeah, that seems like an awful broad term. Yeah, yeah, you don't really see too much stuff from the east in Erebonia. Class 5's doing something kind of different. They'll be using the training hall for some attraction called Mishi Panic. Wait, isn't Mishi the mascot of that big theme park in Crossbell? Kind of a strange choice considering the current political climate. I'm kind of a Mishi fan myself, though. One time, Lecter brought me back a Mishi keychain. It's pretty cool. Huh, the intelligence division never struck me as the type who would budget for souvenirs. Anyways, the captain of the riding club is intending to organize some manner of horse racing event. Officially, there's to be no gambling, but with our senior colleague involved, I'm sure Free Enterprise will find a way. Innocent whistling. Really, Crow? Towa's not gonna like that if she finds out. Oh, come on, it's a festival. A little low-stakes fun never hurt anyone. Well, I mean, yeah. It can, Crow. A number of second years are planning to run stalls, and many clubs are intending to put on events as well. But in terms of scale, the 5 other classes are our main competition. I've heard attendees will be able to vote on which class's event they like most, with the winner to be announced during the evening's festivities. That sounds like it's gonna make things awfully competitive. Still, it's that much more incentive to make our class contribution one to remember. Which leads us to our current problem. What do we do? I'm thinking we should avoid doing anything that would require large-scale equipment. With our numbers and the time we have to prepare, I doubt we could get it set up or even spare someone to operate it. Yeah, you make a good point. But if we take that into account, just about the only option we have is doing something on the auditorium stage. And it's worth noting that using the stage would put us in direct competition with Class 1. Oh, there you go. We can't very well put on a production like theirs, though. We just look like copycats. What do we end up going with? It should be something we can all have a part in. Maybe a martial arts demonstration with a few sparring matches? Laura and I think alike, apparently. Well, I thought tournament as well. No, that would probably get turned down as too dangerous. Not a bad line of thought, though. How about a cooking contest? Oh, I call judge! Our troubles are over. I just had a visionary idea we can do with the academy pool. Picture this! Stunning ladies in bikini wrestling piggyback in the pool. Come for the fights, stay for the accidental exposure. I think not. Get out. No. This is getting us nowhere. They all sound like fun, though. Apparently she likes the idea of the bikini fighting. Actually, I did find one idea I think we might be able to use. You did? Really? I bet Towa told you, huh? Yeah, she showed me the video, too. I can't believe you never mentioned it. You guys put on an amazing show. I'm the lone second year here. I didn't want to rob your bright-eyed first years of your full festival experience. So what's this idea, then? Did the student council president suggest something to you? Yeah, she showed me a video of a concert that she, Crow, George, and Angelica put on for last year's festival. A concert stage with vocals? Oh, that does sound interesting. I have heard there was one event at last year's festival that really drove the crowds wild. I've heard similar things, but I had no idea Crow was involved. Yeah, it was pretty spur of the moment, though, so it was too late for them to put us on the official poll. If folks had been able to vote for us, I don't doubt we would have ranked right up there near the top. Without seeing it ourselves, it's difficult to say whether we'd be able to do something similar. You got me curious, though. It sounds great, let's do it! You said you saw the video, right? Can you show us too? Yeah, Towa gave me a copy of it. Let's get together during lunch tomorrow and watch it.
I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it.
It's gonna be surprising.
Though I imagine Towa's outfit might raise more than a few questions too.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, it's 9 already? Abend time should be on soon.
I like how it's like, oh, we invented this thing called an orbital video camera. It makes pictures with sounds and movement. By the way, here's a thumb drive with it on it.
I'm Misty, and this is Radio Trista. It's It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the 9th month. If only I was dressed to the nines to match.
I don't know what you mean by that, but okay.
It feels like we're finally getting the break we deserve from a long string of uncomfortably humid nights. That's right, fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it.
I'm still kind of surprised you guys don't have insects like through spring and summer.
Along with that respite, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sports. What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here?
Nothing? Yeah, nothing as an adult. Usually like Halloween or Christmas when I was a kid.
For me, it's definitely the food.
Well, Halloween definitely, and then I'd be looking forward to Christmas, but these days I look forward to nothing.
The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers.
Yeah?
But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season.
Don't think I've ever had roasted chestnuts.
Sure, I'll never turn down a Marron Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way
Don't know what any of that is.
meant to be. That soft, melt-in-your-mouth taste, that sweet fragrance, simply irresistible.
Maybe I should try some?
Whoops! The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet. Anyway,
Maybe you just hate chestnuts.
being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house. But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear the whereabouts of light. I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day.
You should be a stage performer.
Oh there, almost felt like I was in my shower back home. Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
Oh, I hope it's Screamo.
She really does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kind of have to in order to be a big opera singer like that.
Yeah?
I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps.
That's
though.
true.
We've got our practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend.
Whoa.
Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week.
I'm not too worried about the practical exam. Those haven't been too bad, and I do have, I think, almost everyone's S-crafts up to 200. So, if need be, just rain destruction down with S-breaks. But that depends on what the extra, I don't know what the hell it's called, conditions. There we go. We need the duo, right? I've gotten most of them except one. We did miss one. Whoa! That was way cool! Very impressive. That was neat. Well, that was certainly quite the technical display. But if you think you were gonna put on an outfits like that and prance around on stage, you must be dreaming. Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance we put on. The clothes have to fit the mood and the music. Right, Crow? Yeah, we did a rock show last year, so if our outfits didn't scream rock, the whole performance would have lacked something, in my opinion. Though, in my infinite wisdom, I'd like to point out that the revealing outfits will be popular regardless of the music. You guys! Outfits aside, it does seem like a bold concept. If you would think to put on a performance like that, if we put in the time to practice, we may even compare favorably to Class 1's operetta. Well, Elliot is the music expert here. Do you think there's any chance we could put on a performance like this? Hold on. So the first things first, how many of us can actually play an instrument? You learned the lute from your dad, right, Rean? Yeah, I'm no, virtuo? I don't know what that is. But I can play, as long as the music's not too complicated. And Lisa, you play the violin, right? Yeah, my grandfather taught me. Guys, you play the sitar, right? Or was it? Been playing it for years. I can play the piano, so and the violin and the flute. So that was with the four of us. It looks like we have our instruments covered. Guess that means we just need music. We need to work on our music and lyrics and decide who's going to be the vocals. So yeah, it really depends on what sort of music we want to do, but I think we can pull off an impressive performance. Great. Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like it's such a bad idea. That's true. It seems fitting for a festival too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it. And then the matter is settled. I'm a favorite too. I dread the thought of what the instructor would do if we didn't have anything decided for today. So we leave the musical responsibilities in Elliot's hands then. Yeah, I think he's in the best position to decide the style of performance, our songs, and what we should each be doing. That okay with you, Elliot? Sure thing. I've spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, I haven't spent. Yeah, no. At this moment in time, Elliot's like, I've spent my entire life wasted on music. No, I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow, do you think you could give us some help with the outfits and getting a hold of the equipment we need? I'd like us to do as much of this ourselves as we can. Sure, I'll do what I can. This might be a temp thing and all, but I am part of Class 7. So if you're going all in, I'll throw my chips in your pile. Crow. Wow, maybe I've had you pegged all wrong this time. So just leave these outfits in my capable hands. I'll make sure you all shine like the stars up there, especially the ladies. Milliam's not even sweating. I take it all back. He's not even trying to hide it. We're counting on you to keep him tasteful, Rean. Right, tasteful. This is gonna be a cluster, isn't it? What outfits could he do for a performance that involves violin, piano, a sitar, and the lute? You can't really get too risky with that, right? What style of music could those four instruments even play? First, congratulations in order. Took you long enough, but you finally decided what to do for the festival. So you're following Towa's footsteps and putting on a concert, huh? Have you decided what kind of music you want to do? Not exactly. We're still kind of getting things sorted. At the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide who's playing an instrument and who'll be on vocals. I'm not actually sure I've ever even touched an instrument. I can't say I have either. You probably need at least some rudimentary experience to play an instrument at the festival. I had the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live. They put on a real show. Rean and Crow, you two are handling all the outfits, right? You guys have that under control? Yep, we got that shit on the lockdown. Well, we've narrowed it down to the 15 most promising designs. Oh god. Oh, that is hilarious. How do you save us all? I suppose we'll just have to rely on Rean to save us from being dressed by Crow. Honestly, I feel a little envious. You wanna join in? If I were 5 years younger, I'd jump right up on stage with all you and had a great old time. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Instructor, how old are you again? Aren't you in your mid-20s? Even if you were 5 years younger, graduation would still be years behind you. Hush, you! For us ladies, everything up to mid-20s is just a warm-up, and men, they're like fine wine, better with age. Debatable. I'm not sensitive about it, really. This is just another valuable life lesson that is my duty as your instructor to impart. So what, you're like mid-30s then? Cough. Anyways, as much as I'm looking forward to the festivals, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do you have no field study next month, it looks like you're off the hook as far as practical exams go too. Sweet. So since this will be your last practical exam for a while, I figured I'd crank up the challenge a couple notches. Oh, we're fighting you? Wait, are you saying... Are you gonna serve as our opponent? Bingo! Just think of it as a long-awaited second round of May's exam. If you want to get back at me, now's your chance, but you'd better bring it, cause I'm not gonna go easy on you. Alright, Rean, pick 2 of your teammates, because you're up first. 2? Got it. 2! Oh, shit. Yes. I... 'Cause Yeah, I guess Emma? For reviving? And the damage? Yeah. We could do fee for speed. Oh my god. Sorry. I just got a visual of the need for speed. Freaking box art in my head with fee on it. My brain works in mysterious ways. I think damage-wise, this should be good. And we have some revival with Emma. And we have items, though I do need to stock up on some more if we're gonna not have healers in the group. We could bring Elliot for healing, but at the same time, I think most of the time, out damaging the opponent is how I need to do it. At least with my playstyle, right? Because that seems to be the only time I don't have a trouble when I just go full damage. But we'll find out next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like and below. If you're not subscribed yet, when you have my videos, I can check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. If you want to watch me live stream at twitch.tv/ChronosPlays, give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.